The ideological challenges of the Christian democratic human rights movement in the post-Soviet system of power, because they were the ones who, after the collapse of the Soviet Union, adopted the Western European and North American model of state power. What is the structure of state power in the post-Soviet republics? This is a clan-based, hierarchical structure, defined by such a concept as the privileged caste. The greatest privilege is to belong to the dominant clan that occupies the dominant position in politics, controlling the power technologies, armed forces, military intelligence, internal troops, special services, interior ministry, and correctional labor institutions. It is also domineering the economy, the tax and financial service, and the Privatization Agency as one of the units of tax and financial service, forming the state budget, state treasury, state bank, accepting foreign loans and gratuitous subsidies coming from Europe and America. There are several reasons why a leading clan seeks supremacy in politics. An esoteric reason, because it is a child of Satan. So its main goal is to turn the creative good of the immortal human spirit into destructive evil, the involutional source, to prevent the coming of the Spirit of Christ, who gave birth to human civilization 2,000 years ago, and not to allow this human civilization to develop in post-Soviet republics by opposing it with occultism as the word and teaching of Satan, whose essence is permanent evil, which form in men such basic life motives as aggressiveness and cunning. They cultivate infinite arrogance, greed, egocentrism, and ultimately pathological sadism, when people experience enjoyment and ecstasy in bullying the victim, usually those who have a propensity toward goodness. That is, those who want to enjoy human birth and human life and show interest and love for life. Therefore, that part of the population of the post-Soviet republics that is trying to participate in the development of human civilization through honest and creative work, as well as those who are socially incapable, for example, those who are mentally and physically ill, pensioners, pregnant women, children, unemployed, remain in a state of fear and depression because no one can protect them from evil and aggression constantly generated by the political leader and his associates in the form of the state apparatus and the zombified part of the population. Political reasons. Constant and endless inter-clan feuds, war between the clans that make up the state apparatus for the right of leadership. This is the essence of the political life of the newly elected parties, to snatch control over power and power technologies from the already self-indulgent parties, to take away their economic property and spheres of influence, and train the electorate crowd as gamblers, observers of these political gladiator fights. However, the ultimate goal of political leadership is to have a full license in choosing the means and methods of political warfare, which qualify as criminal, but considering that the person belongs to the privileged caste, they enjoy their main privilege, legal immunity, immunity from prosecution. Laws, prosecutors, courts, and police act only against the competitors of the political leader. They tighten repressions if the representative of the clan is on a lower step of the hierarchical ladder, or they soften their measures almost to the point of impunity if the representative of the clan is as close to the political leader on the hierarchical ladder as possible. Economic reasons.